In the words of Helena, we are so back.
And it is all kicking off. Amy, I can't believe what's going on. It's insane. Love Island is back, All Stars is back, and we are back. Welcome to Love Island, the Morning After podcast. I am your host, Indiyah Polack.
And I'm your other host, Amy Hart. Indiyah, I'm so excited.
Amy, I'm so excited. I cannot keep it to myself. We are going to be here every morning after each episode, dissecting all the juicy gossip.
And that's not all. We've got amazing guests every single week. And this is the first place that the Dumped Islanders come. So if you want the exclusive gossip, here is where you're going to get it.
Yep, and we are starting off super strong this season. Our first special guest of the week, we have the lovely Joe Bag.
What a gorgeous introduction that was. Thank you so much. Fabulous, gorgeous.
Fabulous.
So
All the
happy to have
adjectives,
you.
mama.
All the adjectives.
How are we both feeling about that?
I mean, it was great.
It was phenomenal, wasn't it? It
was a lot.
mess. That's what it was. Mainly all Scott, but it was mess.
It was a lot of mess. It was a lot of mess.
First things first, let's talk about our Islanders because I don't think everyone is as obsessed with Love Island as we are.
Yeah, no.
So I feel like some people might need a little refresher. So let's go through all our
Let's
Islanders
do it.
and sort of give people a little bit of background on them. So we got Jess, first of all. So she won Series 10
Yes.
with Sammy.
Mhm.
I think this time she is going to be absolutely amazing because I feel like one thing that she didn't have last time, and I would say Sammy probably didn't help that either with his behaviour. I don't feel like she wasn't as confident as she is now in herself. And I feel like her amazing personality with that confidence underneath it, she's going to fly.
I completely agree. If you pardon the pun, I don't think people were rooting for her and Sammy last time, mainly for just her. So I'm so happy to see her on the lineup this year.
Yeah, she's single and ready to mingle, I guess.
She could be our first ever double winner.
Isn't that a
I
gag?
know. And then, we, like you say, we've got Whitney. Now, they were in a
Yes.
series together. So she was in Series 10 as well. She was with Locken. I think her and Locken, people didn't expect them to even be a couple in the villa, let alone for 2 years on the outside.
Had a good run.
But she does bring the drama. She brings the sass.
She does. And she brings the mess. She doesn't think she brings the mess. But
Yeah,
our girl
yeah.
Whitney does bring the mess, and that's why we love her.
Yeah, it's good
And
mess. We need it.
And then we've got Tommy. We recently saw him last summer.
He's cheeky chappy, isn't he?
He's a cheeky chappy. Last time he made a bit of an error, didn't he? Because he was with the same girl from the start.
Yeah.
And then did the weird wife swap love square thing.
Yeah.
And then turned his head at Casa Amor and got very quickly voted out. And he was not happy about it.
Slick Rick only likes Italian women.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very Italian. He's even got his little chili.
Yeah. Now, he had DM'd Jess and he brought it up like around with everyone there. And she was not happy about that.
I feel like it's like first impressions. Like it's everyone's first time probably getting to know each other. And it's like, can you not cramp my style right now? Like, I don't need anyone to know that right now. Don't like lock me down at the moment.
Yeah. But for him, that's mortifying too. It's
Yeah,
so
100%.
awkward when you're pretending that you're not pretending you've got history with someone and then they
Yeah.
deny that history.
Yeah.
It's really mortifying.
It is, that's quite
Yeah.
embarrassing to be
On
honest.
telly. Yeah, on
Savage.
national telly. Yeah, yeah.
Savage. Next up, we've got Charlie. Now, he had a very, very short stint in Series 4. He came in as a bombshell and he then left with Hayley. But I think we didn't really get to know him last time. We didn't see a lot of him, and that's why he was one of those people in Love Island that just didn't get the airtime because of what was going on around them. Even as a massive Love Island fan, and Series 4 would be my specialist subject on Mastermind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't really know much about him. So I'm really looking forward to getting to know him throughout the series.
Yeah.
We've got Kieran from Series 11. He obviously made it to the final with Nicole, who was with sort of from day one, I think.
Yeah, they
So
were.
he had a bit of a diversion
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, his body count caused a lot of controversy.
It did cause a bit of a ruckus.
Yeah. But he was one of those stereotypical Love Island couples get together really early on, a kind of like, you know, boyfriend and girlfriend, like it's very intense and they don't really get to experience the full Love Island experience. So
100%.
I feel like he's come in to do that. He's obviously had like his glow up. He's a nice boy.
He is a
He's
nice
really
boy.
sweet,
And
yeah.
when we met him, he was really lovely, actually.
He dropped me home once.
Yeah. I will say that most of these people had quite like a one person or one or two people Love Island experience. And I feel like, especially the boys, and I feel like that could just like go out of the window this time. Like it's going to be carnage.
It's
And
a free-for-all.
And I,
It
for
is.
one, can't wait.
Yeah, Kieran did say in his intro that he's a bit of a player, which I was a little bit shocked by because I was like, I didn't see your player energy in season 11, but obviously he was very locked in with Nicole. So I feel like now he's probably going to want to spread his wings a bit and
Unless he means rugby player.
maybe.
6 weeks of all-star romance, iconic pairings, unforgettable moments, and standout pre-love fashion is almost near. With our newest cast now revealed, it's only right to pay homage to the eBay pre-love looks that have shaped the Villa fashion history so far. From Gabby and Elma's Wonder Doll Heidi Coord in Love Island All-Stars Series 2 to Liberty's instantly recognisable Jean Paul Gaultier two-piece, pre-love fashion has always played a starring role. These are pieces with lore, personality, and individually worn in ways that feel uniquely Islanders. Ekin-Su elevates her date night look with an authentically guaranteed Prada bag, while brands like I Am Gaia continue to dominate, with Islanders such as Georgia and Helena adding their own spin. It's not just the girls either. The boys also bring elite pre-love sneakers plus authenticity guaranteed bags, loafers, and accessories into the Villa this season too. All thanks to eBay, sponsors of Love Island All-Stars. Now, Belle was from my series. Again,
Yes.
she coupled up with Anton at Casa Amor and stayed with him until they left. So again, only had one person. I think she went straight for him in Casa Amor. So again, playing the field potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said she's been hurt by her last relationship. So hopefully she can find someone nice in the Villa.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope so. She seems like a real good laugh. And
She does.
there's a lot of big personalities in this cast. There's a lot. It's like it's giving like personality hire day. You know what I mean? So I think there's going to be a lot of banter this series, which I'm really looking forward to as well.
Yeah, everyone's already seeming quite like friendly with each other. And I feel like even if the love part doesn't come first, I feel like we are already seeing like some real friendships being formed already.
Yeah.
So that's always nice, to be honest.
And it always helps the All-Stars because everyone knows everyone.
I know.
Yeah.
They're cutting to the chase straight away.
Next up, we've got Helena again from last summer. She didn't have much luck in the summer, so I'm hoping that she will this time.
Avoid cowboy hats. That's my advice to her this time.
Cowboy hats, tashes.
Speedos.
Yeah, mullets.
Speedos.
Basically me.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, you know what, hopefully this time around, Helena does find love. I feel like in her season before, it was kind of like the age gap that was kind of doing it for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, you
there's a
know.
lot of young boys this time.
There is, but there's
Young
also
men,
a lot of
sorry, young
days.
men.
And there's time for some
Yeah.
bombshells.
There's time for some bombshells. There's time for relationships. There's a lot of time.
There's
They've got
time.
a lot of time on their hands.
We've got time. Then we've got Jack. I feel like he is the first person to come straight from Casa Amor to the All-Stars Villa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he never made it back into the main villa.
He was there for 4 days.
For those that might not have watched, I think I recall about 3 words.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad
Ronan
these...
Keating is my dad. 35.
And I'm really happy that he's got a second chance.
Yeah.
He seems like he's got quite a bit of depth to him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I'm excited to see a bit
He
more.
seems a bit more mature. And obviously, he did mention he is now a father. So maybe that will change his outlook on like dating and life right now.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, this could be a different side to Jack that we do see.
Yeah. Then we've got Leanne. She looks
Yes.
Yes, Leanne from series 6.
6.
She looked absolutely fantastic.
She does,
must
incredible.
I say. Yeah, obviously it's a little bit still awkward in the house, you know, because there's some history. Obviously, we do know now that Leanne was friends with Tanya.
Yeah.
Obviously, we all know that Tanya and Shaq were a thing. They were in a relationship and now they are not. So obviously, it's very much girl code. Leanne is not going there with Shaq.
But with All Stars, how much can girl code guide things? Because everyone's got a crossover. You've all been in a
Yeah.
villa together, you know?
I mean, it's a bit of a like a, do you want to come meet my new boyfriend? Not really, no.
Yeah, it's so true.
Yeah.
Already
So
spent enough
true.
time in my life with him, thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
I just think
can't
it's all
wait
a bit
for this
too
series.
early. I feel like I don't know why I feel it within me, the whole situation between Leanne, Shaq, it's going to get messy. And I feel like somebody needs to come in and save one of them before it gets crazy. But Shaq seems to be very interested in Belle at the moment. So
Yes.
I feel like that won't even go anywhere. So it's fine.
But Leanne, she didn't have a very fruitful time on her last series either, did she? She was with
No.
Mike for a couple of weeks, then she told him
Yeah.
that she had the ick.
Yeah.
And then that was
Iconic.
sort of it. Then we got the sweetie man himself, Sean, from series 11. Again, made it to the
Yes.
final, stayed in a couple after the show, but didn't really go anywhere. And he's back. He looks a lot older this time, which we
He
love.
looks a lot more mature. He's got a beard. He's got turkey teeth.
He's oozing maturity.
was
He's
waiting to
dropping.
oozing what?
He's oozing. And he's dropping the sweet puns this time
Yes.
around. And I think that this could be a good year for
It
him.
could.
Everyone seems to be loving him in there.
Do you know what? I know we've only seen like one episode, but everyone as a whole seems like they have grown a little bit.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they're not the same as they were
It's
from when
giving
they were on
growth.
before. Even like
yeah.
Sean and his sweet jokes, he has realised like, you know, the ones I was making last time were a little bit too
Yeah,
He
yeah.
probably watched a super cut of it on TikTok.
You
and
know.
was like, not the
There
one.
was
Yeah.
definitely a
Yeah.
fan cam
Yeah.
for sure. That's for sure.
The thing is, I think Sean was in one relationship for the whole of his last series with Joey Essex. And
We'll get on to that.
And I just think without Joey there, I think he's going to be able to make more friends.
Yeah.
He's going to be less led astray.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, it's going to be better for him. all
Mm-hmm.
round.
Yeah, not with Scott around. But anyway, we'll get to it.
Yeah. And then we've got Millie. She
mhm.
won Series 7. So we've got 2 winners this time.
Mm.
Millie was such an amazing islander
Mm.
that she managed to like drag them over that finish line.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that he had cheated on her at Casa Amor
Mm.
and tried to get away with it. That was the first year they were like, have the Casa girls got anything to say? And Lily was like, yeah, I have actually.
Yeah.
I think she's going to do really well. And she's older now. She's like 30 this year. She's looking for something different in her life.
Yeah.
She is looking for her husband.
Shout
And
ring.
what a better time, what a better place to be doing it. I love her, and I know that you can see it in her eyes how happy she is to be there and how like freeing this experience is for her. So yeah, I'm rooting for her 100%.
Yeah, I think she'll be good. And honestly, again, I feel like Millie is defo. It's kind of like Helena. They were both very much like they don't want someone who is too young. They're looking for someone along their age group. So
I think also good. Like I feel like I know Maya was like be open, everyone be open, but also if you know what you like, stick to it. You know, everyone's got a set criteria of what they want in a man. So I say stick with it.
Finally, we have Shaq.
We do.
Formerly
Yes.
of Shaq and Tanya.
Yes.
No more. And obviously, like we said, him and Leanne.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to go anywhere.
No.
Oh, I don't think so. No.
Luckily for us, they're all saying they're open. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, on day 1 of All Stars is pretty much the status quo. Okay. So how can you be closed off on day 1? We're looking forward to seeing what mischief they can all get up to.
I believe so. I think it's been really fun, to be honest. I think everyone has got a lot to give. Everyone has either come from like, you know, a heartbreak or they're single or just a fresh start, really.
Yeah.
So I think everyone is just they're going to show us something, you know? Yeah. Well, should we talk about the game?
Let's talk about the game.
Start of the episode, Maya comes in and there is a game and it's basically the boys standing up and the girls need to put a sash on the boy that they think is either good or no good. We start off with Millie and she went for her good boy as Charlie. She said he was very good because he's got tattoos and I guess that's, you know, right up her street.
Something
and
to
then,
read.
Right, love that. And then her no good was Kieran and her reason being is that he was too young. Now, I don't want to, you know, be devil's advocate, but I also think it is because he's young and Welsh.
Well, can I just say, immediately knowing her, I knew for both of those people, like I knew that was going to be the case. And I knew for Kieran, she's looking for a husband. He is too young for her. Absolutely.
You got to be realistic.
And I think that Charlie, like, she knows he's a bit older. You know, kind of gets rough around the edges a little bit.
They look quite good together.
Compared to his last series, look like he's really had a bit of a glow up. And I think it was a good choice, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
And then the public got involved.
And
we paired her up with Kieran.
Like they always do.
And they did. And we wonder why. I mean, you were all messy.
I would have put her with Charlie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I think her and Charlie do look like a good match. They're close in age.
Yeah.
Obviously, they seem like already they've got a lot in common. And I think it's quite different for Minnie. Like, I personally wouldn't pair her with Kieran. One, because the age. And then if we want to talk about her.
PTSD, like
Right,
a
her
Welsh
exes-
accent this close.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been 4
could you think of
months.
anything worse?
In the middle of the
4
night.
months.
Yeah.
Just being like, sorry, can you just move over?
Yeah, I know. You'd hear the voice, a Welsh cake on the side on the dresser.
yeah.
Oh, I
Couldn't
love
bear
a
it.
Welsh.
I think we as the public, maybe we actually just like familiarity. Like we've seen it before. We're like, okay, maybe we can make it happen again in a different form.
Yeah, I
You know?
completely agree.
So yeah, I guess that. And then we had Whitney. Whitney's good was Tommy, and she just did it as a joke.
Yeah,
So it was just a bit of a laugh.
It's a joke.
funny.
It's a
It's
joke.
a joke.
He was like, okay.
They had a very awkward kiss.
Yeah.
Right, but it was kind of crazy because it started off awkward and then it started getting a bit hot.
But sometimes when you feel awkward about something, that's how you start, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like, it's a joke, it's a joke.
Yeah.
You've got to kiss for
I
5
wonder
minutes.
if with Whitney that was a bit of like self-preservation, like sort of because she knows that Tommy likes Jess.
Right.
So going up to him being like good, but it's just a joke, it's just a joke. Because then if he turned
Yeah.
around and was like, oh, I don't want you to pick me.
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah, I agree.
I
agree,
don't think
but-
Whitney thought it through it that deep. I think she didn't give a heck. It was a joke and
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
just like, I don't have
she
any
didn't want to
beef with
walk
you.
too far. He
Do
was
you know
like
what I mean?
second in the line.
Yeah,
She
you know?
literally went, oh, all right.
Literally. And then she went for her no good was Jack. And reason being was he had one sleeve done.
Not
Wasn't
two,
it?
yeah. And
Which-
he said,
and
oh,
maybe
maybe
that
that
was a
get
bit
it
of a
done.
She
Right.
really copped out on this challenge. She said, I don't want any of you to be tweeting about me or doing anything. So she said, yeah, cop
Yeah.
out.
I think at the moment, maybe Whitney hasn't seen anyone that she directly fancies. So it's just sort of
Yeah.
like, what can I find about you that is good and no good?
Play the game.
Yeah.
Why not?
So she said, no good Jack. And the public said, good Jack.
Hey.
It's, yeah.
It's literally like family fortunes. Our
It really
survey said.
is. It
Yeah.
really is. And I mean, you know, maybe the public know what they're doing.
And then we had Helena. Her good was Sean. And reason being was because the sweets. She was like, I'll take a sweet from you every day.
I can smash a bag of Haribo.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, can't we all? That doesn't mean I'm going to snog the sweet
And
man.
I don't think he sells brand name sweets either.
And he actually doesn't. It's just bonbons, actually, Helena.
They're not branded sweets.
They're all from the wholesalers. So we can make sweets.
Yeah, so she did good for Sean. And then her no good was Charlie. And you know what? Her no good was very fair. Yeah. It was very fair. You call me a dolphin.
But
well, you said I look like a dolphin.
Do you not feel like that interaction? I think she did that as a joke.
Yeah,
and
100%.
I think he took it seriously in the moment and was very much like, well, don't you really remember it? You know, it's like half my age ago. And I thought,
Calm down,
the
babe.
way you're doubling down on this, I would have just laughed off and been like, oh, can't remember that, you know?
And it kept going and kept I love dolphins.
I
That's
know.
why I said it.
Yeah. Just a cheeky one-liner, Charlie, would have been great. I think that made it way worse than it was.
Do you know what? Well, I don't know what it is, what I've noticed about all the boys. Like, when it comes to these kind of things, when it's like good and no good, any boy that gets a no good, there's very few of them that actually take it as a joke. Like, they all take it so seriously. And it's just sort of like...
Pride. Their pride is hurt.
Like, just, I get it, ego, all of that kind of stuff. But it's the first day, it's the first game.
Yeah.
Calm down, babe.
It's a bit of a laugh.
It's a bit of a laugh. It's a bit
It was banter.
It's
bit of a chuckle.
And then, what did the public do, Amy?
The public said... No good.
No good.
And they paired her up with Charlie. And he said, I'm sponsoring a dolphin.
I just thought, let it go.
That is a...
And it wasn't even straight afterwards. It was like time had passed. Day had turned to night. They were dressed up differently.
Guys, that's a disgusting read. For those that don't know, but a read, that is an insult and a half. He really doubled down again. He went, no, this is actually a joke and it's funny. I think he went to get ready for the night and went, that's actually quite funny, that.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna say it again.
I think it's the complete opposite. I think he was really stung when Helena brought it up. And it's like, now you're making me look bad.
Yeah.
You're making me look bad. You're making everybody think that I seriously called you a dolphin.
Yeah.
So it's like, actually, no, I'm going to let you feel like you are the dolphin that you are. And I'm going to sponsor you.
Yeah. I will give you £2 a month.
Yeah.
Sorry, for me, there wasn't any sort of like joke behind it. It was very... It was very loaded for me.
It's as Whitney said, it's messy.
It was messy.
It's messy.
We had Jess. Now, her good was for Tommy. And it was like, he's a London lad and that's a little bit of her type. And then her no good, pretty obvious one, it was Sean. And it was because of Matilda. Like, girl code and all that kind of stuff. Which is fair. I think it's a very valid reason to give someone a no good.
Yeah.
What did the public say, Ames?
She was actually the only one that actually got an okay outcome because she got her good. She got Tommy.
Yeah.
And she's going a bit nervous around him, I've noticed, but in a really cute way. I genuinely think that she's a bit into him because she's going a bit giggly schoolgirl, you know, which I love. It means that she's actually into him to
Giggles
a degree.
are good. Yeah.
Giggles are good. Put that on a t-shirt and sell it.
And they've got a lot in common. She's quarter Italian and he is a whole half.
And she loves a carbonara, and
She
don't we
loves
all?
a
So he's
carbonara.
going to love that. Lap that up. Sicilian carbonara. Please.
I genuinely do think this maybe could be something. I
Yeah.
mean, he's definitely her type.
They've had a bit pre-chat.
They had
It's
pre-chat.
always good when there's pre-chat.
Do you think?
Shows intent. Do you know what I mean?
Shows intent.
Shows that there's a pre-existing connection and longing there. I would like that.
Yeah.
I've been pursued before.
It makes it feel like it's a bit like fate, innit?
Yeah,
Like, this is
agreed.
supposed to happen.
Agreed, yeah.
Next up, we had Belle. Now, her good was Kieran. Her reason being he was nice and tall. I think it's a good enough good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Don't really need to go into too much detail. And her no good was Sean because she said the sweet puns were a bit too much. And Sean did turn around and was like, look, if you were a sweet, it'd be licorice, which I thought was a burn.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
such a
Who
burn.
wants such a
Licorice,
burn?
I don't even think licorice should be classed as sweet.
No.
I can't
Like,
believe
no.
they still sell it.
I don't
Bold claim,
understand
but I'm
it.
just going to go out and say it.
And once again, the public said, you don't like Sean, but we do. So we're going to put Belle and Sean together.
We're going to put Belle
Yeah,
and
we're going to
Sean
put that
together.
licorice back in the sweet shop.
I genuinely don't understand that though, because I don't see Belle and Sean together at all.
No, not at all.
From what we've seen of Belle
Not at
and
all.
how she carries herself and
Yeah.
just kind of what she likes,
Mm.
I wouldn't say Sean.
Yeah.
I feel like she seems to like somebody that's
He likes
not as-
fiery woman, doesn't he?
exact. Yeah, to be
So
honest, he really does.
he might end up liking her a bit more. But
Unrequited.
yeah,
well.
unrequited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've also got Leanne. Now, her good was Sean. She said he was a nice guy. And you know what? When she did say this, it did come across like there was a little bit of attraction there, which I was
It
shocked
threw
by.
me. It
Yeah.
threw
I did
me.
not expect it at all.
Yeah.
But
But you know what? Maya did say this is all about, going outside of your comfort
Of
zone, not going
course.
for looks and maybe going for more personality.
Mm.
And Leanne did say from the jump, she just wants a nice guy.
Yeah.
And that is Sean for her.
And you
he's
know
a nice
what?
guy.
Business owner. clean
Sweet.
cut,
Yeah.
polite,
Right?
family man. You know what I mean?
Simple.
He's got a very nice family, yeah.
Simple.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. And, her no good was Shaq. And for the obvious reason
Yeah.
is that, she's friends with Tanya and that is her friend's ex. So it's just sort of like, we don't date our friends' exes.
No.
That is
And the
no
public
I was
good.
going to say, and
the
she
public
said, we don't date our friends' exes, and the public said, yes, we do.
They mixed that all up.
And put Shaq and Leanne together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see soon how effective the public are at coupling people up.
Absolutely.
And we'll see how many of these are still together next week.
Yeah. Bombshell alert. We have Scott, aka Whitney calls him Scottisha, entered the building. She was absolutely buzzing to him, which is
Because
really
they are
cute.
best friends, aren't they?
They are best friends. And I feel like inside and outside the villa, we've always seen that Scott has had Whitney's back down to the T. So that is going to be really nice.
And also he was telling lies because when she was announced, he was like, this is now going to become a Whitney fan account. I'm going to have her back the whole way through. That was lies because he was in there already.
She's
Do
an
you know
actor.
what? I was actually really shocked to see Scott walk through them doors though. Like,
I was shocked to the core
We were
at
shocking.
the beef
Yeah, this thing.
with Sean.
I'll be honest, I was a bit like, okay, Scott, because I always remember Scott being quite quiet apart
Yeah.
from the grafties where he had that big row. And then when he came in and was not here to play.
I mean, let us not forget, right? Scott's walked into this villa. He's come after Sean and said, look, there is only one all-star in your couple. I mean, that is insane.
That is a bold claim to
And
make.
then they were like, who are you talking
wild.
about?
Yeah.
And then he said, in your series, I didn't see a worse Islander than you.
I would simply melt into the pool.
Do you
if
know
someone
what?
said
It
that.
feels like, what, did they have beef on the outside? Did Sean like a
It's
post,
giving a side
like,
eye at an event or
it's
something.
something. Like, this is like, when you have beef with someone for like 10 years and you hold on to that beef until you see them in person.
Yeah.
This is what it is given from Scott.
Or do you think, maybe playing devil's advocate,
Uh-huh.
Scott wants to come in and make like a big splash?
Oh, he is.
And I would say that out of those boys, maybe apart from, I'd say Jack maybe, that's probably the one that's going to be like, what are you saying? Whereas the others would be like, come on then.
Yeah, look, I understand that and fair, but you can like cut a little bit deep. But to say, you were so far up Joey Essex's arse, someone please finish the quote.
You were naming his organs after
sweets.
That, I mean, how do you come back from? What do you say? What do you
Yeah.
say to that? It was like venom in
It
his
was-
eyes. He was
and
looking
do
at
you
him.
know what it was? It was the quickness.
Yeah.
When Sean was like, oh, how many finals have you been on? He was like, how many shows have you been on? I was there. I was like, you know what, please.
I feel
Everybody-
like there is something has happened that we haven't seen because surely the beef would not be that bad.
But you know what?
Well, when they come in
off the cuff.
here, we will ask them.
Hey.
Whoever
Yes.
comes in here first, we'll ask
'Cause
them.
we'll find out the
I don't
tea.
want to be that person, but is it crazy for me to say that I was kind of here for it? It was kind of entertaining.
No, I love the mess.
Yeah,
And
no, we
I
love
was,
it.
I was like, okay, let's see tonight's episode because I need to see this unpacked.
Mhm.
Like, what is going on?
So Scott picked Shaq and Sean as the boys that were in no good couples, and Maya said, you will not be staying in the villa tonight. Now, I am pedantic with my
You
words.
are.
And normally she would say you're at risk of being dumped from the island, or
Mm-hmm.
you're vulnerable, or your Love Island journey is over. So I don't think it's the end for the boys. I've got my suspicions what I think is going to happen, but I think we're going to have to watch tonight.
I
Let's
think
wait
we
and
are.
find out.
We're going to have to wait and find out. Oh, well, that is it for today. Honestly, I already can feel it in my bones. This is going to be a fantastic series. Joe, are you going to be here tomorrow?
I hope so.
I hope so.
No, I will be. I'm going to be back.
Yay! Bonus
Thank you so
episode.
much, Haven. It's been so lovely to be back.
Well, we love having you.
We do.
And we would love you guys to get involved in the series as well. So don't forget to send us comments, messages, and you can also email themorningafter@itv.com telling us your thoughts on the couples.
Yes, and that means we're going to see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.